Okay, the next section is encapsulating security payload. This is the second protocol used in IP security. The ESP provides confidentiality and authentication optionally. So we have a look at the ESP format. This security parameter index. It is used to identify the security association sequence number. It's used as a counter and it is used for anti-replay functions, both having 32-bit length. Then payload data. This is the protected encrypted data. Then padding. Padding is of 0 to 255 bytes. This can be added along with plain text. Then pad length. Pad length is the number of padded bytes added to the plain text. The next header. It is used to identify the type of data contained in the payload data. And the authentication data, it's of a variable length field. It consists of a MAC value or ICV value, integrity check value. See this payload data, padding, pad length and next header fields are used for the purpose of confidentiality coverage. Along with these fields, sequence numbers and SPIs are used for authentication coverage. Okay. While comparing to the authentication header format, payload data and padding and pad length fields are added here. Apart from that, the different fields are arranged differently, okay, in a different manner. Okay. Instead of payload data, here pad length data is added here. And now we check the location of ESP header in transport and tunnel modes. So this is the format before applying ESP. I already discussed about that. Then while applying the transport mode in ESP header, see, before the data ESP header is added here, after that ESP trailer is added. Finally ESP authentication data is added. Okay. Here the data along with trailer ensures the encryption. Here the data, ESP trailer and the header ensures the authentication. It will protects the data. Okay, in transport mode it will protects the data by adding an additional ESP header here. Okay, while considering the IPv6, I already told that some destination data are added here before the data. Okay, and before this data and destination fields, ESP header is added. After that ESP trailer is added, and finally ESP authentication. These destination data and data together with the trailer ensures the encryption. Destination data, ESP trailer together with ESP header ensures authentication. Okay. Then in the tunnel mode, it covers the or it ensures the security of IP header and the data. See, before the original IP header, ESP header is added and a new IP header is added here. See, after the data ESP trailer is added and finally ESP authentication is added. See, the original header, data and the ESP trailer together ensures the encryption, and these data together with ESP header ensures the authentication. Similarly, while considering IPv4, some extension headers are here. Okay, so along with that extension headers, original IP header and data are protected by using encapsulation security payload header. See, this original data, extension header, data together with ESP trailer ensures encryption, and these fields together with header ensures authentication. Okay, these are all about the IP security. So we covered an important section in cryptography and network security. Thank you.